Hey guys, it's me, Kyra, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I empty any of my bagless vacuums. This is a DC07 pink, and I really like it. I've emptied the Cyclone maybe 10, 15, 20 times, and with this new filter that I replaced it with, and you can see, spotless. Filter does not get dirty. I wish Dyson would have kept this design of Cyclone with the long cyclones that go up to roughly about maybe here or a little longer. Maybe, I think they go to right about there. But wish Dyson would have kept that Cyclone beater bar. The brush roll gets really good agitation, and I did actually pick quite a bit of stuff up. This is about what I pick up every time before I empty it. So let me just angle my camera down a little bit more. There we go. Grab the Dyson upholstery tool and go out and buy yourself a central vac, or do what I did and buy a couple hoses and then go put it in your laundry room or somewhere, or an out of the way closet, and then buy a remote switch, and then and then my power unit is a Miele Titan, but it doesn't need to be a Miele. You can see that. Pretty decent pickup. This is from my room. You can see it does a good job. That was just a piece of metal duct tape. Oops, sorry guys. And then what you can also do is, I'll move the Cyclone because I'm still not running the Cyclone. And if Performance Reviews recommends washing a Dyson vacuum filter every time you use it. With the 07s, you really didn't need to, but you can vacuum it off if you really wanted to. And then I would just wash it as Dyson recommends, which is every 6 months. Personally, I will try to wait a little longer, but if it makes it so that I can't wait longer, then I'll live. Now, I'm just gonna angle my camera, or actually, my camera needs to stay there. Then you open it, again, push this button, and then, that's how I do it. There'll be a button, and then I just turn back on my central vac, and I clean this thing off. Make sure that there's no dust on here. Then I'll take and get my dusting brush and just quickly dust it. Sorry guys about the light, but I have all my lights on, so I can't help that any more than what it is. And then with the 07 Dyson, to get pet to the shroud, it's different on newer ones, but on this DC07, you just gotta get, and there'll be a click. So, sorry guys. Let me just angle this up a bit. And I put my feet on here, and then I take both hands, and then you'll hear that click, and then it'll slide off, and then you can just see, you guys saw the poof of dust that came out. It's pretty dusty in here, but then, as you guys saw, I don't vacuum off my filter. That was just for demonstration, those few little passes. I prefer not to do that, because it's a brand new filter, genuine Dyson, and I know the other collectors out there will say, oh, that's a filter that goes to a Dyson DC-33. It does fit the 07 perfectly, and it filters the air better. And I really care about this machine because it's my favorite Dyson ever made. It's the first one sold here in the US, but not their first machine. It was their first Root Cyclone. And they made them super tall, super long, similar to their, the DC, it was the DC-05, the DC-04, the DC-01, and the DC-03, and the DC-02 had these huge cyclones. They tried to make these as big as they could to copy those because they worked so well. And then Dyson started to revise the cyclones and make them better and better, they said, but they were a lot less efficient because with my airflow tester here I can get 80 CFM. Sometimes I can get like 80 to 82 CFM here. On the cleaner head, and I just done this today, the testing with my anemometer. You guys have probably seen a video with my anemometer. But the base plate comes off with these three plastic screws, then the base plate comes off. And then I tested it right there, and I got 83 CFM. Which is really, really good airflow for a bagless, because a lot of the other baglesses that I've tested have only get like, or I actually have quite a few other bagless machines. I've got a couple Hoovers, and then I've got a Dirt Devil. And the Dirt Devil that I tested, it had like 50-some CFM. Hoover, I tested, the Hoovers, one got like 64 CFM. And then the other one got like 50-some CFM. And this thing has a lot more cyclones than those other machines. This has 8, and one of them only had 1 cyclone, or 2 cyclones, and then the other one had, I guess maybe 4 cyclones, 5 cyclones, I thought it was. And this thing has 8, 7 on the cord, 7 on the main, 7 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the main one. And 8 cyclones on this unit. Very efficient compared to my DC-17, which is 10 years newer than this machine. Used to be my favorite Dyson ever. Till I CFM tested it. This thing gets 80 CFM. That thing gets like 60, 64 max at the hose. And I even tried it with the same wand on it. And I know it wouldn't quite fit, but that was it fit like this. Oh, if you guys can see. I'm sorry, guys. It fit like this. It just stuck in there just enough, and I didn't feel any air at all leaking there. And I've tested before. I felt the suction, and it felt the same as what it does on the other wand. But I know that they made the wand a lot smaller. I'll quickly suck up the. My unit didn't come on. Hold on. As I was saying, the 17s don't get as much airflow. They perform well, but they have quite a lot more cyclones than this. I can actually quickly go grab my 17 cyclone pack. Sorry, guys. This DC-17, I own 2 more. Or maybe 3 more. Yeah, no. Yeah. I own 3 more than this one. But this is the one that I just refurbished. As you can see, really clean canister. Button's a little stiff, but it's normal. Then, sorry, twist that. Yeah, that could do with maybe another wash, but 1, 2, oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cyclones up here that are smaller. 8, 9, 10. There's 10, and I can show you that. So I'm not looking like an idiot a little bit. This unit really doesn't want to come apart. There we go. Oh, I missed one. I apologize, guys. My cyclone doesn't want to come apart again today. Ouch. I apologize, guys. Okay, now I'm there. And a quick. Oh, fudge. Nuggets. Come on, Dyson. Just come apart. Sorry, guys. There we go. Here's the last 2. So there's 10. And now that I have this thing apart, I will wash this part later. But it does have 10 cyclones. These 2 still aren't as big. These are about the same size as these, but with a bigger tip. So I guess it's the same, not even the same length as the DC-07s, DC-07s. It's amazing to me that Dyson doesn't learn to keep the 7 size cyclones. And even though Dyson made the cyclones a lot smaller, they didn't make them as efficient. Even though the bins are roughly the same height. They made the cycle, which I'm a little surprised about that, but then not. They made the cyclones less airflow efficient than with the 17s. But that's my rant on why I think the 7's the best Dyson. Bye, guys. This has been a Chiron video, and I will see you guys next time.
Yay!